Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Trix back with another YouTube video, and today we are going to be ranking as a tier list of every Valorant knife skin in the game, and I'm pretty sure it has every single one. I made sure that it had every single one, so we're basically, yeah, let's just hop right into it. So for the first one, we're going to be doing the Reaver dagger. So when I move it, it's going to be really laggy, so I'm just going to move it at the end. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh. So, overall, it's like a gothic theme, and when you get the upgrade for it, it has a purple mist, which I think is sick, and when you hold it out, it holds out backwards. Well, not backwards, but like the knife part is pointing out the opposite side of your thumb, which is cool. Same with the glitch pop dagger. So I really like it. I'm gonna give it an A tier because it's not the best, but it's not bad. It's definitely really good. And for our second one, we're gonna do the Lux dagger. And so basically, it's just like a classic, just like a different shape in blue. So I mean, it's not terrible because it's not just like the classic. So I'm not gonna give it like an F, but I'll give it a D rank. It's not too good. So for the next one, okay, Prism dagger. It is a really cool knife, but I mean, the colors are sick, but it's just the exact same thing as the classic, just different color. So I'll give it a C because if it was a different like style, but had these colors, like that would be sick. Like if these colors were on, well, I mean, these colors are on this axe, so that makes it cool. But anyways, on to the next one, the Prime axe right here. So this, I really like the Prime axe. So it is just a gold with a purple handle, and when you pull it out, it just like flips out forward. And if you get the upgrade, it shines, like it glistens when you pull it out. So I'll give this, I really like it, but I'll give it an A tier. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Next one, the Sovereign Sword. This is honestly my favorite sword in the game. Or one of my favorite, or not sword, just any knife. I love it. So when it's not that cool when you just get it because it's just all I mean, it's cool because it's a silver sword, and when you hold it in your just pointing straight up, and you flip it out just like the Prime Axe. Except when you get the upgrade, that makes it so much cooler. You pull it out and it has like, as you can see in here, this is a really bad photo of it, but has like a teal like light strip that goes down like a ton of different parts of it. So I'm gonna give this an S tier because I love that knife. So now we have the Kingdom. Where's that? Right here. This is the Kingdom knife. It has a similar look and feel to the default knife, just like the Prism. It has a little different shape, but all it is it just has yellow, and for being a Battle Pass knife, I mean, it can't be super good because it's only $10. So I'm going to give it an F tier because I really think it's just trash. Like, even if it was just a knife for $10, I still wouldn't even buy it. What the heck happened? Okay, there we go. So now we have the Elder Flame, which I think this knife is really cool. So you hold it just like the Reaver dagger. You hold it pointing out of your hand, like the opposite of your thumb, which I really like that style of holding it. And when you get the upgrade, it's one of the coolest upgrades in the game. Like, it shoots out fire. It's a fire animation. And yeah, I think that is sick. Like, as you can see, this is the upgrade, and it like flames out, and you hold it that way. So I would pay $40 for this. So I'll put it in S tier. And then we have the Oni Claw, which is this right here. It's cool because it's like very unique, so I like that aspect of it. But it isn't like, I don't see it super cool. Like, I don't really like how it's just like a face with really long claws, which is I guess why it's called the Oni Claw. And the way you hold it, Like, it's like a shield. You, like, put your arm through it, and then the claw is what you hit. So, like, the face and those big, like, bushy white eyebrows here, those go by your elbow, and not on your elbow, but, like, that's the side they go on, and then the claw is pointing out of your hand. So, I mean, it's cool because it's unique, like I said, so I'll give it a B tier, because, you know, fits in there. Now we're gonna do the Hive Mind. So this was available through the Act 2's Battle Pass. What the heck? Okay, so that's this one right here. It is basically the Sovereign Sword, just a little different texture, and the sword is different, and it's a different color, but it's the same style, and you hold it the same way. It flings out, and you hold it straight parallel to the to yourself. And so the one thing that I don't like about it is, like how I said with the Sovereign Sword, the default one without the upgrade is not very cool because it's just a silver sword, which since it is a Battle Pass item, it does not have an upgrade. But also, since it's a Battle Pass item for $10, it is way worth it. So I'll give it a C tier, because, actually no, I'll give it a B tier. Fits in with the Oni Claw. Then we have the Glitch Pop Dagger. So that is this one right here. This one is sick. It flings out, like, to the side-ish at a diagonal angle. And it basically, when you pull it out, without the upgrade, it's cool, but with the upgrade, it's, like, crazy cool. When you flip it out, it's, like, lights that rotate around it that are, like, pretty, like, thick lights, which I like, because it's, like, very unique and outstanding. And so I'm gonna give this one I'll give it an S tier. I really like it. Now we're gonna do the Nebula. This one, Nebula knife. Again, it's the same exact shape, just like the Prism. It's the same shape as the Classic. So, and you hold it just like the Classic, I'm pretty sure. I don't know for sure though, but I think you hold it like the Classic. And so, yeah, that one I do not really like. I like the colors, like, with the Prism, this one probably even more. If it was, like, something like a different one, like, if it was this colors on the, Hive Mind Sword, I would love that. That would be super cool, S tier. But since it's just the Classic knife, I'll give it a B tier with the Prism knife. Alright, so Spline knife. This one doesn't really look like a knife, which is what I don't really like about it. It's just like a swirl with pearls on it, which also, if you, like, know Valorant pretty well, the Spline series, the Spline collection, it has 4 variants, and I really like the, like, rainbowy one. It's like pink, blue, all that. This, you cannot change the variant of it, which is, I don't like personally. So, I'll give it a C tier. Probably, yeah. That fits good. Alright, now we have the Smite knife, which I really do not like this. So, it's the Classic, you hold it the same, except it's just like electricity. And I honestly would way rather have one of these two than this, so I'm going to give it a D tier. Now we have the Ego knife, which is this. And you can actually change the variants of it, which I really like, unlike the Spline. And it has really cool, or I think you can. I'm fairly certain you can. You might not be able to, though. But, yeah, I really like the style of it. It's like the Chinese theme, I think. And so, I'll give it a B tier. I really like that. Now we have the Gravitational Uranium Neuroblaster. What the heck? This keeps glitching out. It's a very glitchy, like, tier list. So, this one is super cool. Like, one of my favorites. I think it would be super cool to have. I don't have it, but I would have had it if it was in my shop instead of getting the one I have. I'm giving it an S tier. And, yeah. So, let's go on. The Ruin Dagger. This was available through Act 3's Battle Pass, which is super popular, and I really like it. the flip out, it like spins out, like it does a cool knife trick. So, but I mean, it's not like super, like it's not an S tier. I'll give it an A tier. All right, the Singularity knife, this one right here. It's like very futuristic. Like it has the purple light, and then it's like attached through like 3D strings, like a 3D pen. Kind of looks like. And without the upgrade, it's just a black handle. So where this is, it's just black. And then where this is, it's black, and it just connects. And it still has the glow part at the front. And I'd put it above the C tier just because I think it's way cooler than these. It's not just the basic style, but it is in a super cool style, so I'll give it a B tier. Alright, now we have the Ion Energy Claw, I think it is. Ion Energy Claw, right here. And this one, actually, you know what? I really don't like the Oni. I'm going to put it down to a C tier. And this one is basically the same shape as the Oni Claw, the Ion Energy Claw, except I really like it a lot better because it's just a normal, like, futuristic and, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, a futuristic model, I guess. Unlike this is just, like, I don't know, it looks creepy. It's just staring at me. And so this one, so without the upgrade, all this is just white, just like all this, so it's just like a shield, kind of. But when you have the upgrade, it looks like this, and when you slice, it's like blue. So I really like it. I'm going to put it at B tier, because it doesn't match up to A, but it's not like these ones. It's pretty unique also. I'll put it there. Now we have the Winter Wonderland Candy Cane. This one right here. This one's pretty cool. There's no, like, real upgrades to it. There's just color variants, which is pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty basic. I would give it a C tier. Now we have the Blast X Polymer Knife Tech, which is the toy knife right here. This one is pretty cool. I don't hate it, but I definitely wouldn't spend 35 bucks on it. I'm going to give it, oops, not an F tier. It's definitely not F tier. I'll give it a C tier. And I'm going to move this spline down to a D, actually. It's not very good. What the heck? Okay. Alright, so now we have the Glitch Pop Axe. Which, if you've played with me, you know that this is the this is the knife skin that I bought. Which means I really love it. I think, not being biased, it is or maybe a little biased, but I genuinely think it is one of the best. It's one of the cleanest skins in the game. So right here, this little notch on the thing, so this all folds down. It's just a little like rectangle. You press this and it flips out, and then without the upgrade, there's no lights, but with the upgrade, every time you pull it out, these two lights are different colors. So I really like it. I'm going to give it an S tier, obviously, because I bought it. Alright, next one. We have the Valorant Go Volume 1. I did not like these. The knife, it was okay just because it had a cool spin out. This ring, you flip it around your finger, but overall, it is very bad. I don't like it at all. Yeah, I'm giving it an F tier. Now we have the Prime 2.0 Karambit. I think I'm saying that wrong. But, oh well, I don't know how to say it right. So, Prime 2.0 Karambit. This is the newest, I think it's the newest Valorant knife that is available to buy. I'm pretty sure it is. So, this one, it's just as new as the Prime Max, or the Prime Max 2.0, I'm pretty sure, because they both came out at the first day of the new season, or act, I guess. But this one, it is pretty cool. I don't see the point of the upgrade, because without the upgrade, you spin it on that circle with your finger, and I think that's really cool. It's just, it's minimalistic, doesn't take up a lot of room on your screen. I like the neon yellow, but the upgrade is very bad, I think. You, like, push the knife out, but if you do not get the upgrade, I would give it an A tier. Alright, now we have, I do not know what this is called, actually. But I do know it was a Battle Pass item, and it was... I do not like it. It was in the Battle Pass 3 seasons ago? I am not sure, but it was in the one where Killjoy was the new agent. And it has no upgrades. It's just a knife that I don't think is very clean because it's just a ton of different colors. So I'm going to give it an F tier. Now we have the Celestial Fan. This one's pretty cool. When you press Y to inspect it, it fans yourself, which I think that's really cool. No other knives do that. But I really don't like the design of it, just holding it out. I know people that have it, and I don't like it. So I'll give it a D tier. I wouldn't buy it. And then we have the Prime 2.0 axe. This is really cool because it is the first axe in the Battle Pass, and it is also the first axe that in the Battle Pass, or it's the first anything in the Battle Pass that has variants. So this has 4 color variants, and I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely not as cool as any other axes, but you can't expect that much when it's a Battle Pass item, because this one, it's $35, $45. What other axes are there? None? Yeah. So those two are $35 and $45. This one's $10. So for the price, I'm going to put it higher. Because it's so cheap, I'm going to put it as an A tier. If it was $35, I would put it lower, but that's why I'm putting it up there. And then the classic knife, it's just basic. I'm putting it as an F tier. So yeah, this is my tier list for Valorant knife skins. You make sure to comment down below what you think I should have changed, or what you would have changed. And yeah, tell me what you think about it in the comments. Alright, that's all for the video. Peace.